Bob here with Outlaw Pinball, and today we are unboxing a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Pro from Stern, and this machine came from Mad Pinball, so go check them out at madpinball.com. Hit up Jeff, he'll hook you up if you're looking for a new machine. But we're going to get ready and we're going to unbox this thing and set it up. I have a couple tools here. We have a needle nose pliers to get the pins out, and then also a 1/2-inch ratchet and a utility knife, and we'll just go through these steps and we'll get this all set up for you. And this is the exact machine we are going to be giving away, so stay tuned for details or read the description down below for details on how you can get bonus entries to win this machine. So let's get started and we'll unbox this and we'll get going. Okay, so now we got the pins off the top and we're going to cut the sides down here. Now you want to make sure you only cut the side that says truck this side only. This is the actual bottom of the machine, so you make sure you're not hitting anything. So we'll cut these off, it'll come down, and then we'll be able to put the legs on and get this baby up and running. So what I like to do is I like to take this extra packaging off, and then I'll also take the legs out so that they don't hit anything. Go. And now we'll just use a utility knife and we'll just cut straight down here the sides, and then we'll put the legs on and we can fold this down. Here's our legs, set them off the side now. Here's the other legs, set those off. And now we'll start putting the legs on. So what we'll do is we'll take these legs out first, we'll attach the legs and we'll slide it down. This right here, you want to make sure this stays. Do not cut this strap. It actually keeps the head attached to the cabinet. So make sure everything doesn't flop or get beat up or anything like that. So I'm going to take these leg bolts out now. We'll get some front legs ready and then we'll go from there. It's a standard 5/8 deep well socket set that you can use, that all the bolts use. Okay, so now we're going to attach the front legs. I always like to have these all the way lowered so that we can get our desired elevation from adjusting the back legs. It also keeps it a little more secure. But we're just going to go ahead and attach these right now, and then we'll move on to the next step. So now we got the front legs on. What we're going to do is we're going to slowly lower this down, and then we'll move the box out of the way. We'll get a stool, we'll prop the back up on a stool, and then we'll attach the back legs to this, and we'll be ready to rock and roll and play some pinball. Okay, so now that's probably right there the only thing that you will need a friend for or help with, unless you're pretty strong. But we have a stool up under the back end here, and we have these 4 bolts right here. Again, they're the same, they're the 5/8. We're going to take these out. We're going to put the back legs on, and then we'll secure the back box. But again, leave this strapped until your legs everything's in place so that things don't flop around. So now we're going to put the back legs on, but before we do, we're going to adjust this out and up so that there's some pitch on this game. And really, you just kind of have to go by feel, or you just have to guess and adjust. We have a level for that, and we'll do that later. So I'm going to use them about right there to start, and then once the game's all set up, we'll adjust it. So now that we have all 4 legs on and it's standing up as it should, we'll go ahead and we'll take the paperwork off. We will then cut this strap right here because there is some stuff that we need in the coin box in here to finish attaching the head and then put the pinballs in and everything like that. So we're going to cut this right now. Be careful, wear eye protection, all that good stuff. Okay, now we're going to take the keys off here. Be careful. Do not use this as a lever. It says right here, don't pull on it or anything. It's only, don't use it as a handle. We're going to cut these off and then get in the coin box and get the rest of the stuff to get this all set up. So there's a little pin here that attaches the coin box to the cabinet. Pull the coin box out and there's all kinds of goodies in here. So you have your power cord, you have the tilt bob, you have your bolts to secure the back box, and then you also have your pinballs in here. So we'll go ahead and we'll get the bolts out, we'll attach the back box, and then I'll show you how to put in the pinballs and the tilt bob. We're just going to put this up, and then you want to make sure that this is unimpeded and you don't pinch it, but you'll just drop this down here, and then these bolts will line up with the holes. And I always like to keep a handle on it. You may have to just wiggle it a little so that the holes line up, and then obviously just use your socket set. Tighten it up. Okay, now it's time to put the pinballs in and the tilt bob. So with this newer Stearns, there are going to be 2 latches, one on the right and then one on the left, and that keeps your lock bar down. So we'll set that to the side, close this up, and then we'll slide the glass off. And we will set that off to the side so that we can do the rest. So the first thing you want to do is you want to put the tilt bob in. And for those of you that don't know, this is what keeps you from shaking the bejesus out of the machine. So what we'll need to do is we will lift up the play field and prop it up. So you want to do this before you put the pinballs in so the pinballs don't go flying. But you can use this as a handle right here. And then there are 2 handles right here. There'll be a little lip that you'll come over, and then it just slides down, and then you just tip it back and it sets right there. And so if you look down in here, the tilt bob goes right on here, and you can adjust how tight of a tilt it is by up or down because how close it is to this ring. Okay, now that we got the tilt bob in, we're going to slide this back. And again, just kind of be careful so you don't scratch the sides. You'll see there'll be a little bump, and you just give it a little nudge, and then right under there, and then it sits right down in here. And then you can also see Stern includes a little note to tell you how many balls to put in. So we're going to get those pinballs ready, and we're going to put them on the game right now. So here's the pinballs. I like to just kind of give them a good rub down. And then after you do that, what you will do is you will just kind of gently place them right there. And that's all you need to do. And then we're going to put the glass back on. And then we'll put the lock bar back on. And we'll finish setting up this machine and getting it hooked up to Insider Connected. And again, this kind of goes right into these holes right there. And then you want to make sure you use the 2 clamps and clamp it down. So now we got the cord hooked up. It plugs into the back of the head here and then into the wall. Your power is right here on the side. We're going to power this up, and then I'll actually show you how easy it is to set up on Insider Connected. So we're going to let this boot for a little bit, and then once we get into the menu, I'll jump back in and show you how to hook up Insider Connected and get that all going. So now we're going to set up the network, and we're actually on Wi-Fi, and I actually have other games already set up on the network. So all you need to do is take a picture from that game and then scan it in. And you can see that it is hooked up to the network now. So we'll go back. And then we're going to go ahead and register this machine as well. And for this one, you just want to use your Insider Connected QR code. And then you have to finish that registration on the website or on your phone. And I'm going to make a couple other adjustments, and then we'll fire this up and we'll play a game. Okay, so now we have Insider Connected all set up and registered. We are good to start a game. And again, a big shout out to Jeff and Rob over at madpinball.com for hooking us up with this amazing game. And remember, you can head over to Outlaw Pinball, pick up some gear, pick up a hat, pick up a shirt, and you will get bonus entries to win this very machine. So now we're going to play some games. So everybody go play some pinball and have a great day.